doing, beautiful people, and my wonderful collective? I hope you're all enjoying this Monday. Again, if this resonates, if my voice resonates, if any of my other messages have resonated, then there is more than likely a message here for you. Again, I ask you to come in with imagination and try to think of it as everything happens for a reason. Everything has happened for a reason. I am here for a reason. I am here with my truths, my remembered truths, my messages to help you remember your truths, your true higher self. And that's what you have to do. That's what I've been explaining with the shadow work, with the, great awakening that is happening. Again, this is for the chosen, the ones that are trusted, the ones that are awakening. Like I said, I don't have all the answers. I just know my purpose is to help, to aid, to, connect the collective. And that's what I'm trying to do. My purpose. Anyway, let's pull some cards, see how y'all are doing. Ooh, I like it. Three of Cups in the upright. The cups are emotional, your relationships. In the upright, community, gathering, joy, reunion. Like I said, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to connect the collective, connect with the collective. I have, but I know there are more. And like I said, some of you are on the brink, and like I said, I'm here to help. Here to help. Friendship. A season of connection is upon you. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your growth. And that is the high vibrational, that we all need to get into. The high vibe tribe. And with that, that's going with, as I said, I was guided to get rid of people, places, and things in my life that no longer resonate. People, yes, is part of it. You have to find your vibe tribe, your soul tribe. It is out there. Anyway, I like this start. I mean, there is a reunion happening, but we need to connect. We need to, the Knight of Cups. Again, the emotional. The Knights are on the journey. They're out there, but in reversed. Mixed signals, unrealistic. Unrealistic expectations or false promises could lead to disappointment in love. And it's not really about love. I mean, there is love. There has to be love. Self-love pulled my head out of my ass. But the manipulation, it's coming from everywhere else. And that's what I'm talking about. Having to go in and reprogram, rewire, reclutter, just get rid of all the bullshit that's been put in there and find your truths behind everything. Question everything. The manipulation has to stop. But again, that's, you have to see it for what it is. Rebellion, the Hierophant in reverse, Major Arcana. The Hierophant is all about tradition, usually, but in the reverse, questioning, dogma. A need for spiritual freedom is leading you away from outdated belief systems. This is what we need. This is what the Great Awakening is for, the mass awakening. It's a rebellion. It is a rebellion. Those of us that truly see it for what it is, we're sick of it. Anyway, but you need to see it for what it is. You need to see the manipulation and, like I said, the vibe tribe. You need to find it in yourself first and foremost, and you will be guided towards others, towards, like I said, I received my messages when I awoke. I received my messages the same way I'm giving you my messages right now. And again, we need to connect. We need to, help each other out. Keep each other in that high vibe mode that we need to be in. The Three of Wands reversed. Delays, broken plans. It's about frustration in the reverse. A lack of foresight may be hindering your plans. Progress feels out of reach. Testing your resolve. I mean, that's that's what the manipulation is doing. It's just frustrating everybody. I mean, it's the same shit we've been dealing with generation after generation after generation. Like I said, it's not your fault. It's not your mom and dad's fault. It's not. This has been happening since day one. That was the plan. Anyway, you have to see, you have to embody which way you want to go, good, bad. I mean, it's up to you. The choices are up to you. And you have to see it for your choice, your truth. Anyway, let's keep going under friendship. Nostalgia. This is the Six of Cups upright, which is all about nostalgia. I mean, going into the past. And that, I mean, you have to. Go back in the past and just think of all the shit that's been going on. I mean, you have to, but that's where you have to go in and unclutter this. Okay? The past, there's nothing we can do about the past. Not a damn thing, but we can fix the future. We can make the future what we want to. But like I said, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Excuse me, throat chakra. Anyway, the nostalgia. I mean, cherished moments resurface as energies from your past seek reconnection. They're not seeking reconnection. They're seeking forgiveness. They're seeking, to teach you a lesson. There's a lesson behind everything. As I said, everything happened for a reason. You come into it thinking, life was a school. It was meant to teach you lessons. It was meant to push you towards good. But it's your choices, what you decide to embody on your journey that, decides, whether you've been a good or a bad person. And you don't have to be a saint. You don't have to be a complete sinner. You just have to, learn the lessons, break the cycles, and move on. Disempowered, the Magician, Major Arcana, reversed, coming under the manipulation. I mean, that has been the manipulation from the get-go. Thank you. The Magician is, the magician in all of us, the imagination, the, manipulator. We all have it in us, those of us that are chosen. Okay, we were trusted with it. That is the reconnection, the spark, the reconnection with source. But you have to remember it. Okay? And that's what the manipulation has been. They wanted you to forget about it. Oh, there's no such thing as the spirit world, This is what's going to happen. It's coming, There's a man coming down on a white cloud and we're all going to be saved. No. Hey, it's always been in us. It's always been the choices we make. But they manipulated it. They took control of your emotions. They took control of your brains, whether you want to believe it or not. I am free from control. And it's all about just rewiring all the bullshit and getting rid of it. Disempowered, wasted talent, unfocused. You may be doubting your power. Your inner creator is waiting to be remembered. Remembered. You have to remember. That is the only way to reconnect with Source. You have to remember self-love. You have to remember you are the only one in control of this thing. Nobody else's perceptions, nobody else's beliefs, nobody else's past fucking storyline matters. It's what you do from this point forward once you see it for what it truly is. And you will be guided. Like I said, these messages were given to me. I was guided to them, and now I am here doing the same. Trying to aid the collective, get this magician turned around, make you believe in your power, your purpose. We are all here for a purpose, and it's not what you've been told you have to fucking do. Trust that. Emptiness. No, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. The aces are all about new starts, and the cups, your emotions. But coldness, numb, rejection. That comes under the Hierophant, the old traditions, the old ways, emptiness. Emotions arise, but you may be suppressing them. Are you struggling to open your heart? That goes with self-love, opening your heart, and remembering you have to go back and forgive all this bullshit and let it go. It's all past, it's all bullshit, it's all done. There's nothing you can do about it. Be here in the present for as long. No, we're in the future. Okay? It's that quick. The past doesn't matter. Let's worry about the fucking future. Let's get rid of the manipulation, the disempowerment, and take back what's ours. The emptiness, the emotions. Like I said, the emotions are meant to guide you, not control you. Those are your guides, your spirit guides, your team, whatever you want to call it, the universe, Most High, God, I don't care what you call it. They're there to guide you, not control you. And the manipulation and the disempowered has taken control of your nervous system, your brain. You have to balance your temple. Mind, body, spirit will come. You have to get rid of that emptiness. And that is by getting rid of these old bullshit traditions that you have to do what you're told. Don't, question anything. This is how it's supposed to be. Don't think for yourself, people. We wouldn't want that. They take away the fucking imagination. The beginning of the magician when you're young. Tell you to put away your toys. Shut up, and it's time to grow up and learn. Okay? You gotta see it for what it is. Anyway, let's keep going. Under the frustration, weakness. The strength. Major Arcana. Strength's all about strength. Inner strength. But most of the time, that's spirit as well. Your spiritual strength. Okay, you are protected. You are guided. You've been guided since birth. Okay, you just lost connection. They manipulated it and disempowered it so much that you've lost that connection. Put your fucking toys away and grow up. Put your imagination away. Stop talking to your imaginary friends, your guides, and that has caused the weakness in the reverse. Your inner strength remains intact. It's your faith in it that is faltering. And that is because of fear. Fear is the biggest manipulation and control that they have. Fear in everything. Okay? And that has to go. Releasing fear and knowing that you are the only one in control of your future, no matter what they tell you, will bring back self-love. Take back control of your temple and you will reconnect. Okay, those of you that are, let's see, we've got the Queen of Wands. The Wands, your spirituality, your imagination. The Queen of Wands is charisma, independence, magnetic. Your magnetic energy attracts admiration and opportunities. Step into your power. The Queen of Wands is all about the influence, the spiritual influence. You have to embody it. You have to step into it. Once I started receiving the message, I was guided to them one after another to remember more truths, more truths, more truths. Get rid of more bullshit, more bullshit. Remember my truth on everything. Question everything. We all need to embody the queen. Again, there is no gender in the tarot. Okay, feminine, masculine. Okay, it's all got to be one. But yes, we need to all embody the Queen of Wands. Take back the imagination, take back the creativity, and know that you are the only one writing your fucking story from this point on. You're the only one that can. But you have to get rid of the manipulation, the disempowered, the control, and hopefully the influence helps. Misalignment. Another major arcana, the Lovers in reverse. Divorce, incompatibility. Misalignment. Unhealed patterns or codependency may be surfacing. Are you compromising too much? That again, the Lovers is all about unity in that, but here it's got to be about self-love. Misalignment coming under the manipulation and the disempowered. Again, the misalignment, that's them, you have to, go to school, graduate, go to college, get a good job, get married, have 2.5 kids, a fucking dog and a cat. I mean, that is what we've all been programmed to do. And yes, we've all done it. Yes, I did it for 49 years until I finally pulled my head out of my ass and realized it wasn't me. It wasn't. I was just following the program. But no, once I opened up the Ten of Cups, or no, the Nine of Cups, excuse me, upright. That's the reward. That's satisfaction, plenty, wish, indulgence. Coming under, I mean, the emptiness. If we can reverse this and get the new beginning, I mean, the rewards. Celebrate yourself and all you've achieved. Your desires are aligning with reality. That's all about manifestation. That's all about what's meant for us here, not what's been forced upon us. Not the you have to work 60 to 70 hours a week to, just hang by and survive. Okay, those that strive, those that took control, they knew about this and they used it to their advantage the wrong way. Okay, and if you choose to use it the wrong way, you will follow the same path. And it won't get you your rewards. No, the rewards were denied to all of us. And that was heaven on earth. Whether you believe it or not. Okay? But that's you. You got to go in there and you got to get your strength back. You got to get rid of this frustration. I mean, the rebellion is happening. The rewards are coming. But impatient, the Knight of Swords, your thought process, your clarity, your mental state. Arrogant, thoughtless, coming under weakness and frustration, impatience. Oh, goodness. You may be rushing into action without thinking things through. Pause and reassess. I mean, that's still just going along with the programming. Oh, my God, we're at war again. Oh, no, we're going to believe what they say it's about because, they've always had our best interest in mind. Always. No, you got to get rid of the impatience. You have to sit back and see this world for what it really is. I mean, the shit they're putting out there right now. I mean, if you're still blind to it, then you're going to be blind to it and you're stuck. You're going to repeat the cycles. Like I said, it's a mass awakening. I know a lot of you are getting it. We need to find that vibe tribe so we can get rid of all this bullshit. The rebellion is happening. The reward is, what we were supposed to have in the beginning. Not what was forced upon us. And this is exactly what we need. The King of Wands as well as the Queen of Wands. Inspiring, boldness, vision, experienced. Leadership. Embody the role of the visionary leader. What you create now could have lasting impact. We all need to embody the king as well as the queen in the spiritual, in our creative, in our imagination, and take back what is rightfully ours. Okay? I'm not here claiming to be a leader. No. I am wanting to reconnect. To connect us all, to get us all together, to raise the vibration, to help raise all of our vibrations. Because what the earth is doing now is raising its own vibration. All this shit that's happening, it's sick of it. It's a cleansing. And if you're not going to match its vibration, you're not going to be welcome. That's the whole point. And, all the ones that have been in control, all the ones that have been trying to keep us in this low vibration of manipulation, disempower, misalignment, frustration, weakness, impatience, that is all low vibration, and that is where they're stuck at, and they will not be welcomed. Okay, so it's about you getting it right inside yourself. Okay? You got to see it for what it is. Take the leadership, take the influence, the friendship, the vibe tribe. The rewards are coming. The rebellion is happening. One more completion. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. A major cycle is coming to a conclusion, making a major milestone of achievement. These are the cycles. This is completion. This is the end. Closure, graduation, fulfillment. And that is what's happening to those of us that have broken the cycle, have broken the programming, have broken the fucking bullshit that's in here, got control of our nervous systems, our emotions, our guides. You have to take back control of that. Take back control of your mind. You will reconnect if you are chosen. Um, and the cycle is being broken. It is. Anyway, I think that's as far as we're going to go. I mean, we could take the Six of Pentacles in the upright on the bottom, of course. Gratitude, charity, energy exchange. That's the high vibration. That's why I'm trying to reach out to connect with the collective. There has to be energy exchange the proper way, not the way they've been doing it. Okay, they've been keeping us low vibration because they knew if the masses were at a high vibration, there is nothing they could do. When the flow of giving and receiving is healthy, everyone thrives. That is that is the goal. We need to rise, get all of our freaking vibrations, go out there, dance on the street corner, clap your hands, spin around like you were a kid. Okay, reconnect with that freaking, it's inside you, that pine cone in there, the pineal. You will be guided. Okay, again, if you're listening to my messages, hopefully it sends you down your rabbit hole. Declutter that shit and move on. And let's take back what's ours. Complete it. Anyway, love thyself first and foremost, as always. And thank you.